But to move on to the things that are PSS approved. Now, what that means is there are certain things that came up recently that we had to put our stamp on. Things that are like, yo, unquestionably, undoubtedly, these things were fire, 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 fire. All flame emojis in the chat type energy. S Rank, you had the first nomination for PSS approved with the latest Ninja Gaiden trailer. Tell us why you decided to put that in this particular segment.
The reason why, even though the game is not out yet, off of the trailer, off of the team that's doing it, you know, a lot of my favorite game, one of my favorite games of all time, I would say Ninja Gaiden, and also Metal Gear Solid Rising, Revengeance. Because it was something that I didn't know I needed.
Mhm.
Ninja Gaiden as well. Ninja Gaiden it's the cure because it's these games were before everybody was saying Souls like you guys never tried to test your might against any a video game. Like, you guys don't know what strength is. Like, there was Devil May Cry, there was Prince of Persia. They all played different. There was Ninja Gaiden. They all played different. There was give me another one, another action game where it's combo heavy. There was many games, several,
Or
where
mechanics
before
heavy.
this mechanics heavy, before any a
Not
God
for
of
nothing.
War. You feel
Yeah,
me?
God of War.
Like,
Even
a lot.
Prototype, not for nothing. Low key.
Prototype. Yeah. Like, where were you guys when these games were out? Like, you guys, that you have no big brothers that played these interesting games.
Right.
All you care for is a medieval aesthetic and a couple of dragons that are rotting with flesh coming off their bones.
Mhm.
That's it. And so,
No
for
checkpoint
me, like,
system. Oh, goated.
yeah, well, yeah, like, you guys couldn't even
Try playing with finite lives. Try that.
yeah,
Before you get a
like,
game over screen.
like, yo, so you guys can't handle supersonic parry?
Right.
That's what we had to deal with. Go ahead and fight Glory and Grace in Bayonetta 1.
Oh my goodness. And they were
On
common
hard.
enemies.
And they were common enemies. Good luck with your life bar. Bayonetta 1, guys. So yeah, my thing was like, it's a great answer to this Souls verbiage, because the IGN staff can't play a decent game, or don't know what their verbiage goes out the window when it comes to a game they've never played before. So
Good point.
my thing,
Great point.
yeah, I mean, it was all of them. So those news publishers, the editors, or whatever, the journalists, and so for me, it's a great combination of seeing what I wanted Itagaki to be a part of this latest creation, of course, but Itagaki's the original the one who did the revamp of that Ninja Gaiden and Dead or Alive. And so for me, I'm excited, and that's why it gets my PSS approval. The direction I see it's going. My only thing is like, okay, you guys did this with Bayonetta. When we play Ninja Gaiden, we want to play as Ryu. Yeah. So this new protagonist, this is what you should have done with Yaiba, but I don't want to play someone like years younger. I don't want to play a 14-year-old. Like, I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Either you make a rival the same age as Ryu, and then that would, like, had you guys would have been like, yo, let's make Ryu Hayabusa fight a Shinobi clan from the Shinobi game. Like, let's make our own version. That would have been something. That would have been, oh, this is gonna be a dope rivalry. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only thing I can say. I feel like his gameplay reminiscent. You can see the influence of Metal Gear Solid Rising 2 in the works that was supposed to be, but hopefully that was
a different era.
It's just moved assets. Yeah, different era planning the game. It was just moved assets, but for what I'm seeing, it gets my PSS rank of approval, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tim, you said in the chat that you agree with Jory in terms of putting in this segment, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I enjoyed Ninja Gaiden, man. I really did. I liked the universe. I was very surprised to see this make a return of another installment. I know after that Razor's Edge dark period, things were a bit wonky. But then, to be honest, especially when I thought back to like Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, remember that's how it started. So now you've gotten the old and the new, in terms of, or I would say the old and the modern.
Yes,
I would say.
Yeah.
So, and I like how they did that. I liked how they did it. I feel like a lot of people are like Loki studying Sega and SNK. I feel like a lot of companies are starting to study them of how do you revive your properties in ways that, you reconnect with your audience and it's something fruitful.
Okay.
So even when they did I was like, they did another collection of like Ninja Gaiden 2. I was like, we already have that. But then I realized it's a little different specs here and there. I was like, all right, whatever. If you haven't played it, it's good for you.
Yeah, it's like a director's cut edition, essentially.
Yeah. So it was like whatever. So, but then, you're still getting a whole next installment. So I'm excited to see where they go with this. Yeah, I'm just excited to see. Because I feel like especially a company like they're called Koei Tecmo, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see like where they see themselves. Like, because like I said, bro, I do kind of feel like they're one of those old studios where like they were the pinnacle of their age. But then, things modernized, they kind of just been on the back burner. But then how do you come back into the fold?
Yeah, and you could tell that they're trying. Apparently, even their Dynasty Warrior game is a complete revamp of that entire formula. So like you could tell that Koei Tecmo is also trying to. That's what I've heard too. Like they're trying to like really kind of, okay, our legacy IPs, how can we breathe some new life into them? So like even when S-Rank got nominated, I'm like, I'm not mad at this decision. I was surprised based off of a trailer. Like we don't know how it plays yet. We don't know. Like we've seen great trailers before and how that's panned out. But all right, I'm down with approving the trailer of Ninja Gaiden 4. I have no.
And, it's a good Devil May Cry fix as well.
Hopefully.
And I feel like that's what a lot of people are actually looking forward to as well, especially after the disappointment of that last one. Well, I wouldn't say disappointment. I would say lukewarm response to that.
But